Here now on this last day of August, we're looking at a little bit more active weather in the tropics close to home. Miriam, of course, in the central Pacific. We have Norman in the East Pacific, 2 hurricanes, and we're looking at 6 now. Potential tropical cyclone 6 just off the western tip of Africa in the Atlantic Basin. So things definitely heating up. Also still tracking some severe weather concerns, heavy rain and maybe some flooding. But Miriam, still a Category 1 storm from this early Friday. 90-mile-per-hour sustained winds drifting to the north and then kind of backing to the west a little bit by early next week. The good news is that that should stay away from the Hawaiian Islands. However, we're going to be tracking Norman here, and hopefully this will steer clear of Hawaii. But as we get into the early next week time frame, we could be tracking that as it bears down on the Hawaiian Islands. But a very powerful Category 4 storm from earlier this morning with 140-mile-per-hour winds, a well-defined eye there overnight. So again, kind of tracking to the west and losing a little bit of steam as we roll into early next week. So that's the Pacific. Meanwhile, in the Atlantic Basin, potential tropical cyclone 6 is located just west of Africa. However, also kind of have to watch this one as this particular wave drifts into the Gulf of Mexico over the next 5 days. But if this potential tropical cyclone 6 develops, it could become Florence later today or early tomorrow. Meanwhile, we still have some red flag warnings in the Intermountain West. It's going to be cooler in the Northeast. Thankfully, feels more like 69 today in Portland, 71 in Boston. New York will feel more like the mid-70s, and then D.C. still up to about 90. But your severe threat today in the Midwest, large hail, damaging winds, maybe some isolated tornadoes, a little bit less threat from Chicago over to Denver, Colorado, and then back into the Midwest, including Des Moines, Iowa on Saturday and Sunday there. But widespread showers and storms breaking out over the midsection of the nation there, and that could lead to some flash flood concerns, but very warm as you get into the southern U.S. today and tomorrow.